I have a vision to use this beautiful, magical, blessed place with other people.
The whole family is working with that, holding this idea and let it grow.
And this spot, like this place, is very important to me. I spent so much good time here and so much creative time, and sharing that is just amazing.
It makes so much sense actually to be in a place like this. I mean, this is a dream place that you just can concentrate on the music.
If you are working with other people, like immediately affecting you and the way you do stuff because you're learning.
Moving up north to the other side, the city mouse is fine crossing over.
Setting up the first station of the studio spaces. I brought a couple of toys. So this is the one where I'm setting up.
Things that he brought.
Yeah.
You know, so that
Jörn and I, we both separately a while ago already had the idea to bring together a lot of musicians. He was dreaming about this spot being a place for musicians.
Yeah, since my family bought this property 10 years ago, I've been dreaming about it. The basic concept of the idea of inviting people to do a writing camp, giving musicians that live in big cities a place that is healthy and quiet and silent to create.
There's like wood and like a lot of land for the horses we have here. For me as a physiotherapist, this place is a really healthy place.
Wir sind seit 34 Jahren hier Landwirte in Kleinwittensee. Ich habe immer schon mitgearbeitet im Stall und die Familie meines Mannes kommt hier aus dieser Gegend und ich bin halt, wir haben 1983 geheiratet und die Kinder bekommen und diesen Hof gemacht. Und vor 2006 haben wir diesen Hof gekauft und seitdem sind wir hier.
Really, because I'm from the farm culture and a farming family. Finding a new way for me personally and my family really to connect those worlds, the music and the art and the culture and the farming and the food and the products and the produce that are from this region. The really main task in the last few days were getting the space set up and the stage set up and all these things. Yeah. I got here, you know, a little bit more than a week ago and didn't have any time to sleep the jet lag or chill at all, but I'm excited and stoked. People showed up earlier in the day. I think they were really open and excited to dig in and try. We just want to welcome you and say that we're so happy and so excited to have you all here.
It was great. We just put up a big bonfire and had everybody just say a little bit about themselves, introduce themselves. There was a couple that knew each other from before, and most of them already, oh, who are you?
I'm a guitar player, producer.
Doing music my whole life. Started out playing the classical guitar. Played in orchestras and then started.
But I wrote songs alone.
Produce music for other people mostly. 7 years old, the first time I've been to this.
It was magical, I thought. You know, many of them didn't really know what to expect. Some of them actually had no idea how we were thinking about the concept and all these ideas we had in the vision. So it was really good, yeah.
We set up some groups. So there's 4-5 groups. We try to put them together by their skill set, so that they would complement each other.
Each room, they all sound different. You know, the barn, like where can you play in such a big room? The hallway is is probably one of my favorite rooms for actually listening and mixing. Yeah, this one is amazing for drums and for just like bigger, like dry, like band rehearsals without being so big and clashy. Yeah. The studio, the way that Jonas set it up right now, it's just a perfect little cozy production space. There's this beautiful view right behind the desk, and you can like look up from your computer and like see the fields, and I love that. It's really inspiring.
My name is Ofri. I'm an Israeli singer, producer and visual artist, and I've been living in Berlin for the last 12 years. When I came here, I didn't quite know where I would put myself because I haven't been working with other people for such a long time, or let's say didn't write with other people.
We need, yes,
Latin.
let's find a super awesome sound that we can like.
Because this is. So I've been writing with Manu and Sebastian and Philip. So I jumped in, but it was gibberishing. We just like jammed and recorded it immediately because we loved it. And I wrote the melody, a little bit text that was not clear. And today we've finished that piece. We're all kind of doing everything, I think, in our group, and work very, very well together.
There are already some really great tracks coming out of the 4 different spaces.
It's just great to see that, because it's just like, okay, you go, and then you just skip from room to room and see what they're doing. And yeah, that's good.
Everyone is settling in, so yeah, really happy.
The idea or the dream in the end is that we've got 4 or 5 songs that were finished recordings that we then only have to mix and master.
And there's a show. Yeah, we're celebrating it all with the last night.
The concert as some sort of a presentation to the surrounding, what we've been doing here.
Probably 3 hours of show time and a few more hours of DJ sets.
I'm Markus, I'm a trumpet player living in Berlin, and I'm a jazz musician and world music in between that. It's really inspiring meeting people of musical scenes that I've never been having the chance to meet. And we have a lot of knowledge around here, because whenever you get stuck, you can just go to someone else and ask him. Or if you feel, oh, it needs more this influence, I want to have that now, then it's also available here. To go out, to be in a place like this, it's in the nature, in the middle of the nature, and the family of Jörn is super nice and friendly and helpful, and that also does have an influence on the atmosphere of the work.
Each day we have different farmers or chefs or restaurants come in to cook for us and share their craft and their knowledge about food and the way they cook.
We want them to have a good time, we want us to have a good time, and maybe we can knit some closer connections between people that meet here and go on and do some further things together.
I really like the idea to use the resources that are here for certain drone things and work with what we got.
Make people feel inspired to use this place as an instrument and play it like it is an instrument.
Ich benutze wieder unsere Technik mit dem iPhone-Mikro und nehme Sticks auf.
There is no way not to use everything around us, because it's so important that this project doesn't always only bring the people into the place, but the place has to come into the work.
Sound of my clicking bones in one direction, move myself. I pack it up and hit the road. We're moving up north to the other side. The city miles is wide, crossing over.
I share my homes between Papenwohld and New York and Brooklyn. I hardly ever have the time and the peace and the space and the silence to work on what I want to work on. So often I need to come here.
Musicians are used to not having space. They have a practice room, always confined, not much, and just having a lot of space where you can express yourself in itself is brilliant.
Being able to just wander off and be by yourself in a minute or something, that's so meaningful.
I'm Owen Ross. I'm from New York. I'm a producer and guitar player, multi-instrumentalist, vocalist. I was pushed off a cloud, fell out of the sky. It kept me from crashing my parachute. The environment, because of its isolation and because we're all here to do the same thing, it's a really conducive environment for these people, and these people are probably the main thing. Too heavy to dance with, but useful as a tent. When the storm set in, my parachute, a canvas to paint on. I'm pretty much just going with the flow, which feels really nice. Everybody was new to me, except for Jörn and Jona, and they're all really talented in their own ways, and that's been a really interesting thing to me. A lot of learning from people, which has been the best part, yeah.
I see so much ambition and so much willingness to take the challenge and work together, and that's the idea, you know. The more we worked and got to know each other, the more I think we all realized that it's all very normal and that it's all good and all fine.
And the wind couldn't help us return to the clouds. We were stuck on the ground with our parachute.
Genau, und jetzt los. Ein Stück runter. Was? Ein Stück runter. Jo.
Plan for today is tearing down everything, all the studio stations that we have built up, and putting everything on stage and getting a gig going and rehearsing the songs, because there are people coming today and we have no idea what to show them.
I'm transcribing one of Lala's songs. I'm listening to it for the first time actually, and so many new songs, so I can get them in my head like today.
Now I'm choosing which song I'm gonna play.
We're gonna practice the song Nur einmal, the song that Graciela wrote. It's gonna be great, I'm sure.
So busy, but we're doing it. Get the stage set up, do sound check, and be ready by like 6 p.m.
today's the show. So we've just set up all the things, and so that's just realistically time.
Ihr seid großartig. Ich fühle mich so geehrt und so glücklich, euch alle hier für die Tage gehabt zu haben. Bleibt dabei und ich hoffe, euch gefällt's. Viel Spaß!
So fulfilling. It was really fun, beautiful, beautiful moment.
It's fun, man. It's fun. It's crazy.
Colorful mixture of different styles and people and moments and feelings.
When I came here, I sat by the fire. I didn't know anyone. They were all in the dark. And one after one, there was a light shining on each of them. And I got to know them all. And now, like every one of you, I want to hug them, I want to kiss them, I want to take them home.
Just, yeah, I don't know, it was just magical.